This is part 4 of the video. My friend here will be showcasing y'all the avatars because he's my best friend, and I make him do everything. So
Yeah.
quite literally make him do everything. Here, might as well, since I have this. No, I don't need a use for this right now. If I can.
But this was we've already just went to the Case Animatronics 2 multiplayer version of the police station, and now we're here with the Avatar world made by the same guy who made that. So whoever made this, good job, y'all are doing excellent. And here, let me showcase what's in here first. First of all, this is the main menu for the second game.
Yeah.
And obviously we have Kestrel's head, the last Retard's head, known as the Owl and the Wolf. And this, mostly I do here is like funny skits. This is the donut story, which was
This is what I actually did, that funny skit on my when I was wearing Spring Bonnie, which I thought was pretty funny.
Yeah, and you were the last retard over there, and I was Emma, and I was sitting here in the chair. And
no, not that one. Not that one. Yeah, you were that. Yeah, we did a video here about that too. But I was talking about the video I did.
Yeah.
Yours is obviously better. Yours is obviously better because that one was funny.
Well, I also recorded me as Emma, and then I was like I was so frustrated at the game because you know how hard the game is, even though it has the best soundtrack in the game. I was like, dang it, my donut story game is so.
Why can't I click on that?
And then Nitrous said donut, and then he just charges after me. But this is the donut story that Emma A-1 is on the screen for the game. She's the one that chases after the donut, us, and this is the main title screen of the second game, with its own fan, and mostly it's the picture right here as well. But I just want to showcase this. I'm not gonna wear this because it's a sheep. The name is Dolly the Sheep. Kind of good avatar. And then we got the panda, which was scrapped from the first game, but came back in the second game as an Easter egg, as just a head, apparently. This avatar only has Gogo Loco and quick actions.
Oh yeah, by the way, I do hear they're making they made a fan game about that animatronic, and it looks scary as hell.
Yeah, it showed he was like running after the player that was playing it, and then a really cool jump scare at the end too.
Yeah, and he was fast too. I love the animations for that game. By the way, Walnut Studios, bring him back. Why did y'all scrap him in the first game, which kind of pissed me off?
Well, they did bring him back in the second game. He was just an Easter egg.
Well, I mean, like fully bring him back, like in multiplayer, maybe.
Like he's a fully
walking. Yeah.
I hope they do. It depends if Scott Cawthon allows it again. But here's a 360.
Oh wait, that's why they got rid of it?
Here, should I do it? Yeah, because he looked like too much of Freddy Fazbear.
But he's a fucking panda.
Here's a close showcase. It says, what the fuck on his fucking thing. It says WTF for his symbol. And then, here's a full 360 view of the bear. Panda bear.
He actually has some scars on him. Stitched up too. On the face, back, arms.
But this is the panda, and apparently I don't have the model yet, but there is another Nitrous model of the bull, Nitrous the bull, but I don't have it with me at the moment, but we're going to showcase some more. Alright, the next one is going to be the crocodile, known as the crocodile, RK alligator, Croco, whatever you want to name him. Yeah. He shows up in episode 4 of the second game, and he's in multiplayer as well.
Are those guns in his mouth?
People have been thinking those were flamethrowers in his mouth. It's just a piece of rebar. But this is RK Alligator the crocodile, or just the crocodile. His name is Mr. Bite. Pretty cool intro for him of how he just
Oh yeah, by the way,
T-boned Emma the cat over there.
Joel did tell me these two right here are actually military weapons. That one was built for attacking in war and shit, and this one was actually built for assassination.
Both of them are actually. They were both to like. My theory is like they were both military weapons built by the military, and they were later brought into Vice's ranks of where Episode 4 takes place. And then apparently, in the second game, it took 2 years before the first game, as we saw Mr. Bite taking a beat down on Emma as she lost her other eye, even though it's still kind of functional. But I do have an avatar of the first game Emma. But this is Mr. Bite, the crocodile. He does appear in the third game as well of Case Records Undercover on mobile, which I already do have the game if I ever do start a video on it. But half of his arm is practically gone. He would bite first jump scare. He picks up Jack and bites his neck and then stomps on his head. And pretty cool model, I got to admit. What do you got to say about it, Matthew? What is your thoughts about Mr. Bite?
And this one's probably at least my least favorite because it's a Monty ripoff. But yeah, I'd say I actually kind of like it. I'd probably rate it around 6 out of 10. That did nothing. Or who was on? But okay, yeah. But I'd say this is probably my least favorite. Because I don't really know much about it. My favorite.
Nitrous PM56-C. There's 2 avatars, which one I don't have. But this one is a really good model. For what? Oh yeah, for Mr. Bite, all he does is Goko Loco, and just like the panda. But for this one, they have emotes now. Just like in the game of multiplayer, they can dance. And here's this one as well. And then for controls, it has shield, which I can't activate, and it has charge, where I can charge the players. And then for, I don't know if I can add a sound effect to it, but this is taunt, where they make like the bull sound and sound effect and whatever. And then he would run after them and whatever. And here's a full 360 view as well. He was also built for the military. Pretty cool model, I got to admit. What is your thoughts on either the panda, I forgot to ask, and Dolly, by the way?
Dolly, I think she looks ugly, but she's my least favorite. Panda, yeah. I really like him. He's probably my second favorite, since I love pandas. Because I'm mainly more of a Japanese person, because I love Japanese shit.
And what you gotta say for Nitrous?
Nitrous is my most favorite. He's number 1 because he's fast. He's a bull. He's fast
too. Very, very intelligent.
Yeah, he's intelligent, and he was in the military, which I love military weapons. Besides that piece of shit.
This is the Owl, aka Kestrel O-2. This is before the first game. 2 years before.
What is wrong with her hand here?
It's a texture issue. It was like, what it is, she's pointing what she has in multiplayer, she can shoot players with like some kind of like air thing. It's like some kind of air bullets, and it fully like explodes their heads with it. It's like electronic airwaves or whatever, and it makes their heads explode or whatever. Also for this, it also has emotes for as well.
Left foot. Actually, we did a video on that too, of us dancing to Donut Story. But we haven't posted it yet.
We're also thinking about it. Whenever Matthew gets another PC, and if I do get a PC, if we both get Case 2 on like multiplayer and we beat the game, we are thinking about making possibly some videos about online multiplayer. Possibly showcase around that too. Possibly. But this is Kestrel. Apparently, she can disguise as a human in multiplayer, which I
Yeah, she
can't
can.
activate. There's also Target, which I can't. I can't activate. What I mean is, like in VRChat, I can't activate. For eye control, she can look confused, really, and then sad. And
Poor
then
Kestrel.
we have Teleport, which I can move around.
Oh yeah,
And
by
be
the way, she
invisible
does
and
have a
teleport.
hat toggle too.
And yes, apparently, I don't know why, but it's broken on this avatar, apparently. I guess they're trying to fix it at the moment. But it is the cowboy hat that we first encounter at the very beginning of the game. Feet the cowboy. And then apparently, it only works for a short amount of time, but Kestrel can actually wear the hat. And then it goes away eventually, and it breaks. And then for the other model I have for the first game, this does nothing, but it can wave, clap. It's just normal.
Those
VR
are just
chat
basic.
stuff.
Those are just basic VR chat stuff.
But for a 360 view, she has some kind of like ancient Egyptian shit for like the
Yeah, she has it
eyeball,
on there too.
And then for the back, it goes for the second
ancient
game one as
skull
well. It has a pharaoh.
And battery pack
pharaoh.
and shit back there.
And yeah, the next one we're gonna do is Emma.
You fat ass motherfucker.
This is Emma. And what you gonna say for Kestrel, by the way?
I don't really like her since she killed me the most in case 1.
But this is Emma A-1, also known as the cat. For emotes, it has Dance, California Girls. And then this one. And then for controls, it has Prawl or Crawl.
Yeah, but I don't know why she turns black, but...
I guess it was a texture issue during
no offense to KFC eaters,
avatar.
by the way. Okay, yeah, no offense to black people. We love black people here.
And then for eye controls, I can turn off the eyes, which is really cool.
One of your eyes
I can turn them on
bigger than
red,
the other.
yellow, and then green, which is pretty cool, I gotta admit. And then she has taunt as well. And a very cool model, 360. And pretty cute tail, gotta admit. And then we also have the first game model of Emma, which unfortunately does not have her tail. And this is what it looks like. What are you doing?
Well, in the first game, we don't really see her with her tail. Because it says no tail on the back. With a dog bark.
Yeah, for this, it doesn't have any toggles. It just waves.
On the leg, it actually has like days crossed. I think that was with Jack in the second game, or John.
Yeah.
She has little triangles on her hands.
Could have been.
But it says meow meow motherfucker on her thing, and then it has no dogs. Then more days on the side right there. Triangles on the fingers.
And then on her nostril as well, it says like
catfish equals dead fish.
Dead fish.
On the back, it actually has an indent too, but it doesn't really. You can't really see it, but it doesn't really look like an indent now. It just looks like it's supposed to be there. She got scratch marks from when she fell into a fight. She lost a piece of her arm fighting Croco, I think. And then she lost her eye fighting Croco. Or when Croco beat the shit out of her for no fucking reason. You're being too fucking loud.
And then, unfortunately, they do not have the first game model in VRChat yet. I'm still waiting for it. But this is the last retard, known as the Wolf. Which I gotta admit, by the way, what is your thoughts on Emma?
Emma's my third favorite, because she's a cat. I love cats.
And then what you got to say for the last retard, known as the Wolf?
He used to be my favorite, but not anymore because he killed me the second most times out of the first game and second. Well, not second, just the first.
And then for this one, he can throw toxic poisonous gas known as epicurium chloride.
Candy!
Full of toxic fumes. He can also, for emotes, this one, obviously.
California girls.
And then California girls.
California girls were unforgettable.
And then for controls,
she can jump.
He can breathe out. He can breathe out the toxic fumes, as we see in the back of his back, the toxic fume cans full of epicurium chloride. And also, there's a special symbol on his arm somewhere, and it's the Vice's ranks symbol on his arms, somewhere on his left arm apparently, which is pretty cool. I love the tanks on the back. The epicurium chloride.
Pull up your arm.
Fume.
Pull up your arm so I can maybe see it. I don't see it. Pull up that arm. That arm right there. All the way up. Do that one all the way up. I don't see no logo or whatever you said.
Apparently in the game it says that there's a Vice's Ranks logo on it, which they built these animatronics to basically entertain and basically apparently assassinate and work for their company. Their company was Vice's Ranks, and their amusement park, which Emma's face is on it, is called Aurora Park Entertainment, which also took place during the first game, which is the same place, 2 years before the first game, in Aurora, Colorado, which is also a real place. And stop slapping me across the face. This one can also taunt as well.
That looks like the taunt from Five Nights at Fredbear's.
And then for this one, he can lunge.
Wee!
Which is also pretty cool. And here's a full 360 again, if y'all want to see. Pretty cool avatar, pretty cool. All these avatars are great. But that is, I think, the end of the showcase. Make sure to at least subscribe to both of our channels, Wintry FNAF and The Experimental Toaster. And I really hope y'all like this review video. Make sure to go to this world, and it's called, it's made by the same guy who we went to the police station. It's made by Shadow875. Shout out to him if he's watching this. What are you doing?
Nothing.
But anyway.
Yay, stick drift, take me away! Broke your ankles with stick drift.
Anyway, I know a good way on how we can end the video. You might want to go over there.
No.
Hold up.
Yeah!
Thank y'all so much for watching.